How are you doing? I am really excited to be here at the top of the new year, and anytime I'm at the beginning of the year, I'm always in planning mode and thinking about all of the amazing things that lie before me and how I can get myself ready for them. And that got me thinking that some of the time we need to really intentionally look at things that are working and things that aren't working so that we can capitalize on the things that are working in our business and let go of the things that are no longer working. And so that inspired me to pop on today and share with you 3 things to look at in order to grow your business this year. Now, obviously there are tons of things that we could focus on in our business, and there are 1,000 things we could check, but I've found in my experience as a business owner, I've been an entrepreneur for 12 years now. I've had this current business for 5 years. These 3 things are really, really essential to set you up for success now, tomorrow, and in the long haul. Because without looking at these, we tend to burn ourselves out, we tend to not be taking care of ourselves, and we tend to set ourselves up for failure. And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. I want you to have an amazing year. I want this year to be the foundation of epic years to come. And I am so excited to be joining you here to share it today. Hey Mercedes, I see she just popped on. Happy New Year to you as well. Good to see you. As you join, please let me know that you're here so I can give you a shout out. I'd love to do that. So let's dive into these 3 things that you need to look at in order to grow your business this year. And the first thing you need to consider is, am I making the time for my business? Now, this is a complicated issue because I think a lot of us think we are making the time. Maybe we have the intention of making the time, but are we actually making the time for our business? Are we putting it on the calendar? Are we protecting that time? Are we saying no to things that would interfere with that dedicated business time? And if so, we need to really think about what our priorities are. And if your business is one of them, you need to make the time for it. It seems pretty simple when we apply to other areas of our life. Like if your health is a priority, you need to make time to move your body and cook nutritious meals and maybe go to the gym and things like that. It makes perfect sense in that area. But when it comes to our business, we sort of feel like, oh, well, I'll make time when I'm making more money or more successful. And that's totally backwards. We need to make the time now to set ourselves up for success. And you guys who are a part of this group know I am a huge advocate for feel-good schedules. Hence why I have a 3-day work week, why I love talking about that, and I love working with my clients inside Success Made Simple Academy to help them create model calendars that really, really serve them. So I would encourage you to take a good hard look at your habits and patterns from the year past, and if they were truly serving you when it comes to how you were using your time. And if you feel like they weren't serving you, if you weren't making the time for your business, now is a beautiful opportunity to start fresh, to start anew, and to make your business a clear priority, because that's the only way you're going to grow it to be a successful business. And if you're really struggling with figuring out how to find the time, how to set up your schedule, what to even focus on during that time, just know that I have your back there too as well. I just mentioned Success Made Simple Academy. It's now open for a special promotion, and I would love to welcome some new members from this community into Success Made Simple Academy. It's a year-long live group coaching program to help you build a solid foundation for growth and expansion in your business. We help you get your first high-end clients, and we help you create a plan to scale towards 5K months in your business. So if that is the kind of support you're ready for, if you're ready to take your business seriously this year, if you're ready to make time for your business this year, I would love to see you inside Success Made Simple Academy and welcome you in there and work with you there. And if you're interested in that, you can comment interested on this video and I'll share more details about it and get you all the information you need to know. All right, so on to item number 2. this is the second thing you need to look at if you want to grow your business this year. And that is, am I being consistent? So perhaps you're making the time, but are you being consistent in your efforts in how you show up and make use of that time? So maybe you have time set aside for your business, but every time you show up, you're working on different things. Some days you do a Facebook Live, other days you send an email, sometimes you're playing with your website, other times you're creating graphics, sometimes you're thinking up your signature program or working through maybe a course that you purchased or something like that. And it's scattered and non-linear. And because of that, because you're not consistently putting out those emails, putting out those Facebook Lives, putting out those social media posts, inviting people to work with you, inviting people onto consultation calls in a consistent way, you are not seeing a consistent return on your investment of time. And this can be really frustrating, right? You've got the time on your calendar, you're making the time for your business, and you're like, why am I making no money? Why is no one interested? What's wrong? I would guess that it's item number 2, this concept of consistency. So be really honest with yourself. Are you being consistent in how you're showing up for your business? Are you being consistent in your efforts? Are you being consistent in your marketing? Are you being consistent in your outreach? There are so many ways that we can tighten up our consistency, and it makes all the difference in our business. And so if this is a pain point for you, if this is a struggle for you, if you find consistency to be really challenging, I would encourage you to consider investing in something that will hold you accountable and keep you consistent. That's one of the reasons why Success Made Simple Academy is a year-long program, because I see too many offerings out there that are 8 weeks long or 10 weeks long or 12 weeks long. You cannot build a successful business in 2 months, in 3 months. You might get a great kickstart only to be left wondering after that, okay, well, what do I focus on now? But Success Made Simple Academy is a year because we know the importance of consistency. We know how vitally essential it is for you to show up day after day and put in the feel-good effort to see the return on your time investment. And some people are intimidated by the fact that Success Made Simple Academy is a year long, but I would challenge that. And I would say if you're really serious about your business and serious about making this a success, the fact that there could be a year of support for you, a year of clear guidance, a year of focus, a year of accountability, that should sound like the biggest breath of fresh air, the biggest sigh of relief you could possibly have, because so often new entrepreneurs are left to figure it out on their own. I was left to figure it out on my own, and I struggled for a good long time. Had I only had a year of support, of coaching and guidance, and a community to move me forward, I think I would have made progress a lot faster. And so if you are feeling like, yes, this is exactly what I need to help me be consistent. I need a container that gives me focus and accountability and clear action steps and ongoing lengthy support, Success Made Simple Academy would be an ideal fit for you, a perfect fit for where you're at, because that is what we bake right into the Academy. So again, if you are interested in more details, we are open right now for a limited time promotion. When you sign up now, you also receive a one-on-one strategy call with a member of the Kaylin Asher team so that we can make sure that you get the most out of your first 30 days in the Academy and that you set yourself up for awesome success throughout the duration of our time together. So if that is something you're interested in, not just being a part of the 12 months of the Academy, but also getting a one-on-one strategy call, which is not something we always offer, I would recommend that you let me know that you're interested so I can get you all the details about how to sign up. I've also included a link right with this video in case you're like, I want in right now, tell me how to get there. And you can click right on over and enroll today so that you get your bonus strategy call as well as immediate access to the Academy. So let's talk about item number 3. This is the third thing you need to look at to ensure that you are on a growth path for this year, and it is, am I being supported? Doesn't that feel nice thinking about, are you being supported? I think a lot of us, especially early on in our journeys as an entrepreneur, we feel very isolated. We feel like we have to figure it out all by ourselves, that we can't invest in ourselves, we can't get the support that we need until we reach a certain level of success. That's totally backwards. No other area of our life, if we are looking to really hone our skills, take quick action, do we say, oh, I want to do this completely in isolation and that's how I'll become the best I'll ever be. No, we look for coaches, we look for guidance, we look for mentors, we look for programs, trainings, certifications, education. We go outside of ourselves to get the support that we need. Yet, when it comes to our businesses, we deny ourselves that. I'm not sure why. I think part of it is we feel like we're smart people, and we are. And it's like, I can figure this out on my own. I'm a smart person. But in doing that, we set ourselves up for dedicating a lot of time and a lot of energy and often a lot of money on like little quick fixes here and there, and it doesn't get us anywhere fast. It doesn't get us the progress that we're really hoping for. So I would love for you to look at and be really honest with yourself. Are you being supported? Are you giving yourself every opportunity to succeed by reaching out for the support you need, investing in the support that you need, and getting that support for you and your business? Building a business isn't easy. It is a journey in personal development, in spiritual growth, in steadfastness, it just brings up all your stuff, sort of like parenting does. It brings up all your stuff. It brings to light, brings to the surface all the things that we struggle with and kind of points them out to us. And if we're not being supportive, if we don't feel held and like we have somewhere to turn to, it can be really challenging to keep going. Again, that is why I designed Success Made Simple Academy as I've done, because I know how hard it can be to keep going when you're questioning everything. When you're feeling like the clients aren't there, the money's not coming, you don't have any fresh ideas, the marketing's not working. When you're in that place where it feels like everything's broken, if you don't have a place to turn for support, you are so on the verge of just giving up, right? You can feel it in that moment. It's almost like a fantasy, like, oh, what if I just gave up on this? But if you have the support to hold you and say, we understand, we have your back, we've been there too, it's so much easier to pull yourself back up and say, you know what? I'm going to look at this as a lesson instead of an obstacle. I'm going to take from it what I can. I'm going to keep going because I know consistency is what will get me there. And when you have the support, it's a lot easier to be consistent. And support is what we are all about inside Success Made Simple Academy. You have my support, you have my team's support. I have an online business manager who runs all of our tech trainings. We have an amazing community manager who manages the program. We have an in-house coach who gives you additional support and coaching on our live Q&A calls. You are supported by us, but that's not it. You're also supported by the other members. So it is multi-layered support. And when you are surrounded by your people, feeling supported, feeling held, feeling like you're getting really great advice, feeling like you're being called to the next level of yourself, success is inevitable. It's inevitable. When you keep growing, expanding, and playing bigger than you played before, it is inevitable that you will reach new heights, hit new milestones, do things you've never done before, and grow your business to the next level. That's what I want for you. That's what you want for you. And that is why Success Made Simple Academy is such a special place to land. And I would love to welcome you in there. So again, if you are interested, comment interested below this video and I will get you all the details of the Academy. If you are raring to go, ready to jump right in, I've included a direct link so you can enroll today. And when you do, you get that bonus strategy call with a member of the Kayla Nasher team so that you can get some one-on-one support, some guidance, and really just set yourself up for massive success in the Academy. So thank you so much for joining me for this special live Facebook presentation. I hope that what I shared about these 3 things to look at in your business has been useful. Just as a reminder, it was Am I making the time? Am I being consistent? And am I being supported? Ask yourself those 3 questions, and if you're not, it's time to go figure out how to get those 3 things for yourself so you can have your most epic year ever. And if Success Made Simple Academy is sounding like a good fit, comment interested on this video. I'll get you more info. Take care, guys.